to show you how I made this Starry Night inspired sketchbook cover. This is my first video and there are a few things I'll need to adjust for my next video, so please bear with me while I'm learning. Anyways, let's get started. The things I used for this project is bound sketchbook paper, 2 pieces of cardboard, Mod Podge, yellow, blue, white, black, and a little bit of red paint, and a piece of fabric. First, I'm going to measure my sketchbook, and I'll do that by taking both the cardboard covers and lining them up. Now I'm taking my measuring tape and wrapping it all the way around and taking note of where it overlaps. Now I'm just measuring how long the paper is. Now I'm just pulling out my fabric and I'm going to mark those measurements down using a ruler and just a regular old pencil. I am going to be adding about a ½ inch so that I have a little bit extra of overlap. It's a lot better to have a bigger piece and trim off the excess than it is to have a small piece that you can't even use. This fabric that I'm using is just a scrap of thin cotton that I already had that happened to be about the perfect size for this project. I'm sure there are many types of fabric that would work well for this project, but I've used this fabric in the past for sketchbook covers and it's worked really well for me. Now with all of my measurements marked out, I'm just going to take some scissors and cut this out. You will notice that I'm not being super precise as I did leave a little bit of extra space on the sides, and these scissors are pretty dull so they don't do a great job of making a clean edge, as you can see, but they do get the job done. And now that I have my piece all cut out, I'm going to double check that it is the right size by taking it and tucking in the ends and wrapping it all the way around the sketchbook, making sure that it has a nice fit. This next step is really simple but really important. I'm just priming the fabric with white paint. This helps the fabric soak in more paint and it will help the colors show up a lot better. Really quick, I thought I would show you I'm using the Google Arts and Culture app for my reference picture. You can zoom all the way in, see all the texture and all the brush strokes. So it's a really good, very detailed reference image. Now, as I start to lay down a basic sketch, you will notice my hair popping up and blocking some of the view at the bottom of the screen. This does continue throughout the video and at times is pretty bad. It's definitely something that I'm going to adjust for next time. Like I said in the beginning, bear with me while I'm learning, but this sketch is just to lay down the basic shapes and help me plan out and know how big everything needs to be and where it needs to go. And now to finally get started on my favorite part, painting. I decided to start at the bottom here with some of the more dark colors. I was having a hard time with these green bushes, so I did add a lot of different layers. I mixed and remixed my paint over and over, but I did finally get a look that I liked. This is just supposed to be inspired by Starry Night, not an exact replica. You'll see I start the sky here by doing some of these lighter shapes and then filling in the darker background. Now the next step in this video does go by really fast, but what I'm doing is putting it all together by using a thin layer of Mod Podge on the cardboard, pressing down the painting, then adding Mod Podge to the side, pressing it down, and then doing the same for the back cover. Now I cut the corners and stick those pieces down, and then I'll cover the whole cover in Mod Podge and stick the first piece of paper down. This creates a really clean look and keeps the cover on nice. Then I'll cut the top pieces at the spine and tuck them in. And here it is, all finished. I really enjoyed making this and I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any suggestions of what I could do better next time, or any ideas for projects you'd like to see in the future, please leave them down in the comments below. You can leave a like on this video if you did enjoy watching it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future and see what I make next. I have a lot of fun project ideas that I can't wait to get started on, and your support would mean a lot to me. But for now, thank you for watching.